Hello guys, welcome back. So today we are going to do a very simple profile flyer. So before we shouldn't waste much of our time, not this actually, but but this, but this. So the first thing we're going to do now is that we should open a new page. So we should change the word which is 6,400 to 6,400. Yes. Now we want to bring out what we are doing, which is this. Yes, we are doing this. So the first thing we're going to do now is what to change the background. So welcome guys. So we are doing something like this. Actually, as you can see, we shouldn't waste much of our time. The first thing we're going to do now is what to bring the background. We're going to import the background. This is the background. Okay. So we're going to lock it and take it to the back. Can you see? So the next thing we're going to do now is what this cycle. The first thing we're going to pick the first cycle, and we'll color it what? Let's color it the orange color we use. This we're going to what? Put it in the center and in the middle. We will lock it. So after that, we copy it, bring it back here, remove the cycle, the color, and I'll come to texture to put in that picture. To put in the picture, so this picture we put it in now. So use this one. Use this. Yes, perfect. So can you see that? Can you see that? We what? Perfect. So we're actually going to put a little stroke, a little white stroke, which is just two. We're going to what? Lock it and bring this to the front. So can you see? Perfect. So the next thing now is what? Let's hide this. The name is what? Vee Maji. Vee Maji. Use your own name. That will actually much better. So the font we're going to use is what? Untitled, which is one of my favorite fonts. So we add this color to it, the orange color, and what? Put it in the middle. Come here, lock it. I'm locking every layer so that when we are working on another thing, it won't be what? It won't be moving. It won't be moving. So can you see now? Vee Maji is a what? A graphic designer, photographer, and a coach. So we are coming down here. Graphic designer, photographic coach. We bought everything. So we come down here. We change the font to what? To Montserrat, but now not Montserrat bold, but what? Montserrat regular. It's under the family font of Montserrat. Also, you can see that. So now we're going to reduce it so that it's going to fit in this. It's going to fit in this. Can you see that? And we are giving it what? Color black. So can you see that? We centralize it. So look it. What's next? Look at this graphic designer, photographer, and coach. There is what? There is little mark between it. Let's add this. I'm sorry, the spelling of this photographer is not correct. Photograph. GH. So can you see that? What? We add it to the middle. We centralize it. Centralize already. So now I'll pick a square shape. We make it very little. and add this color to it. So can you see that? We now bring it down so that it's going to fit in between the graphic design photographer and coach. It's going to fit in it. So now you can see it's very long. Now I want to reduce it. We come to relative size, off this enable and come to what? Height. Can you see? Is it okay like that? So let's remove it a little also. Relative size, off the enable, reduce the height. Can you see that? Perfect. Perfect. So can you see that? We'll copy it and move it. So bring it down. It should be in the same thing. Can you see that? So we now have to move it. Yes, can you see that? Perfect, isn't it? So let's look that also. And after that, look at this down, the Facebook name. So how are we going to do that? We pick a shape also, our square shape. So we centralize it, we lock it. I love locking it so much so that it is not going to move. So now we come to gradient. We come to our color, we come to gradient. Look at it. You see this, how I did this is this. Let me remove this. So can you see this? This is the color. The first one is what? I choose a color from the background. This is the background. I choose this color. Can you see that? So let's assume now that the second one also, this one, which is 4. Can you see now? So I choose this one. I also choose color from the background also. So can you see that? And I choose the orange color of this text. So can you see? This one also is the orange color from the text. So can you see that? And you arrange it very well. So I think it's so. Can you see that? Perfect. Perfect. So now we've done with that. You can see that the edge is actually it merged with the background. So we are now coming here to pick the Facebook icon. We pick the Facebook icon. So I'm going to supply all the resources used. So we pick the Facebook icon. Look at this Facebook icon. There is this F is they use white to write it. So because we have to remove the color first, we have to erase the color, because if not, look at this. We want to put color to it. It cover everything. It's changed to red or any color you want. But we want the Facebook logo to be there. So we'll come to erase color. Click on erase color and erase it. Can you see that we just tolerate it a little? So we reduce the size. We reduce the size very well. It's not something that should be very big. Just like an icon, so it should be very little. So now let's add the color to it, which is white color. So can you see that? And now let's copy this and edit it. Victor. So Victor Maji. So can you see that? I'm also change the color to white. So the icon, we move it closer to it a little bit. You are perfect. So we come here, we pick the icon and the name. We didn't merge it together, but want it to be centralized. So we come to this first one. So we come here and we are not moving it. We come to this first one, and this one, these arrows, we click on it and move it to the center. So both now are in the center. You can now save as project, any name you want to use to save, and save as image, and save as image, and save as image. So after that, let's just do the little mock-up. We've done that. I've saved it. So we just come here and pick the work from Bezier Lab. So the mock-up we're actually talking about is this. So can you see? I want to mock it up. I want to put some things there to make it as if it's flowing, a shadow. So let's lock this. We are making use of this actually. So we reduce the size, put it in the middle and in the center. So we come here, we pick the shadow. We come here and pick the shadow. I will supply everything. Yes, this is the shadow. So let's lock this also. We'll just come here and put the shadow, arrange the shadow very well. So can you see that? And take to the back. So just come here and write your name, designed by Vee Maji. Vee Maji. So change it to Montserrat or any font of your choice. Reduce the size, put the color, and reduce the size, centralize it. So you can save, you can save as projects and as an image. Thank you so much for listening.